He was a wannabe singer from Peterborough about to go into the X Factor. But 2 years on, Aston Marigold's going down in music history after boy band JLS scooped 2 Brit Awards.
Yes, back in his home city, his family are, of course, brimming with pride. The star even sent them a surprise case of champagne before the show. Emma Baker went to see them.
It's the stuff dreams are made of. And last night, Peterborough's Aston Marigold was on cloud 9 when he and his band JLS were honoured with not 1, but 2 Brit Awards. First for the Best British Breakthrough Act.
OK, it's JLS! Woo! Where are you, boy?
Then for the Best British Single.
Beat again, JLS!
Not bad for a group that's been in the business for less than 18 months.
JLS! And you did a little backflip, Aston. You promised you'd do that?
I did promise, yes. I thought, why not? There.
You can't believe it, can you, Arisha?
Thank you.
The awards were broadcast live across the country, and Aston's grandparents were among 30 of his family who got together in Peterborough to watch the 22-year-old's success.
We nearly brought the place down whenever this award came out.
Yeah.
Next minute, another one came up.
I watched the television. I watched him last night, and I think, that's my grandson. Is that my grandson? There's that sense of, this is not happening, and yet you know it's happening.
JLS were catapulted to fame after they came second in the 2008 X Factor final. Within a month, they'd got their own recording contract. 6 months later, they had their first #1 with debut single Beat Again, which they performed last night in front of an A-list audience of celebs.
Let's just get back together. We should have never broke up. They're telling me that my heart won't beat again.
Of course, JLS now have fans across the UK and beyond, but some of their most loyal supporters are still right here in the city Aston Marigold calls home.
No, it's a good effort, you know. You could see someone local doing quite well for themselves. Hopefully a few more people from Peterborough can do the same sort of thing.
I think it's really good. They worked really hard on that.
Well done, Aston!
For JLS, the Brit Awards mark the end of a hugely successful year. Now their sights are firmly fixed on going global. Emma Baker, Anglia News, Peterborough.
Amazing to see them doing so well, isn't it? And a very proud granny and granddad.
Great to see as well. They can certainly throw down a move or two, can't
and they look really smart
say.
as well, doing a backflip.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd do that in that suit, would you?
I've ripped my trousers if I tried.
We don't want to see that now, do we?
We don't, believe me.
Next tonight, and we're moving on to the museums, hoping to pull in a few more visitors with a scheme inspired by a recent Hollywood hit.
The thing doesn't even look real.
Yep, the night at the museum Fantasy Adventures tell how the exhibits come to life after the doors are shut.
Starring Ben Stiller, they were 2 of the biggest box office successes of recent years.
Well, now Cambridge is drawing on the popularity of the films by holding its very own night at the museum. So we've sent our correspondent Claire McGlasson to Sedgwick Museum. Claire, anything, creepy crawly coming to life there? Watch out, that might bite you, I think.
Well, if there's any chance of anything coming to life here tonight, I'm standing in the worst possible spot. It's spooky, it's scary, and it's all about shedding new light on history and science. Now, at this time of the evening, the museum would usually be empty. The doors would be shut and everyone would have been sent home, but for just one night of the year, visitors are allowed to sneak a peek in the dark. And with all the lights out, we've had to bring along torches to try and find out what's lurking in the shadows. And I'm joined now by the person responsible for the events, Dr. Liz Hyde. What's it all about?
Oh, the message here is absolutely free family fun. We've got a lot of people in the museums, many probably haven't been here before, discovering things that they won't have seen before, and I hope they'll be back again soon.
It's completely different here in the dark, seeing all these...
Isn't it? There's some really great spooky things, not just in this museum, but all the other museums that are taking part tonight.
I keep expecting something to jump out. Now, I know you've brought your daughter along, Maya. We're going to have a quick word with you, Maya. What do you think of being here in the dark with all these scary dinosaurs?
It's fun exploring the museum with only a torch and when it's so dark.
It's quite scary, isn't it? Now, you've learnt a few things. You've got a big fact for us tonight. That big dinosaur, how old is he?
The dinosaur behind me is 20 million years old.
And the one at the front door's got a special name. Can you tell us about him?
Iguanodon.
So you've learnt lots already tonight. You're not going to get too scared. You'll have to stay close by. Well, people may think of the museums here as a bit dry and dusty places, not where you'd usually expect excitement, but with learning so much fun here tonight, they're saying there's no excuse to be left in the dark.
Mike, and he looks absolutely fantastic there. I like the lighting on the face as well, Claire. That was even more spooky than the other stuff around you as well.
That's not nice,
no,
is it?
I'm sorry.
I'm staying close to Maya.
Very good.
She'll look after you anyway. Thanks a lot, Claire. Enjoy the night. Now, coming up on the national news in a few moments' time, there's the news on the...
I'm hoping the snowdrops will chase away the actual snow bits that we might be having.
Absolutely. I need to put some bulbs in first, though, before I see any flowers. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. See you then.